Kinetic. Consulting.
The Center for Entrepreneurship, Education, and Development
introduces people to entrepreneurship as a way of life and empowers them with the structure and resources they need to take responsibility for their journey.
CEED has a proven track record of success, and that is why funders trust that programs will be delivered to help build communities and the Atlantic Canadian economy.
CEED is building stronger, more vibrant communities, creating jobs, building self-esteem, and creating a stronger economy.
However, Nova Scotia is a province that needs to develop and utilize its resources more effectively.
If Nova Scotia's labour force eventually has a larger population of older citizens than younger ones, what can be done to offset the aging population and engage younger, underemployed Nova Scotians?
Nova Scotia is a province that has been battling the issue of homelessness for years.
According to our homelessness HRM report in 2004, approximately 67% of the homeless are males, and approximately 21% of the individuals were below the age of 25, and this is increasing.
Therefore, we are recommending the implementation of a social entrepreneurship program which will help employ this youth segment and offset the challenges of a declining population and provide an untapped labor pool for employers.
By establishing trusting relationships with street youth, inducing the motivation to succeed, creating a center for housing and rehabilitation, and offering a specific entrepreneurship program, CEED will help decrease the issue of homelessness within Metro Halifax.
Our first recommendation is a Street Outreach Frontline Support Initiative. The purpose is to live on the streets, in these populated homeless areas, and establish relationships to build friendships and trust with the homeless youth. This will induce motivation for the youth to succeed and overcome their current obstacles while providing for their basic needs. Next, you establish a group of volunteers. The biggest thing is to strategically choose volunteers, ideally ones with the personal experiences who can actually share their success stories. Then you use a theory of human motivation, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Once all these needs are met by the homeless youth, they become motivated to move on.
The plan will try to succeed in fulfilling each hierarchy. Physiological need, by providing the youth with food, water, sleeping bags, clothes, etc. The need for safety with security, opportunity for employment and housing. The need of belonging, by establishing a close friendship and trust. The need for esteem, by giving confidence, achievement through other success stories, and respect. And finally, the need for self-actualization, with acceptance of their current situation and assurance that they can overcome this obstacle.
Next, you will make an investment into a small RV recreation vehicle, a small motorhome, or even a large passenger van, large enough for comfortable get-togethers inside. Then you will get specific sponsors through a sponsorship package, which will pay for the food, sleeping bags, water, clothes, and even part of the vehicle expenses. You will have gold, silver, and bronze sponsors. Each sponsor will donate towards this phase, and the logos will be placed onto the vehicle for great mobile advertising and the receiver of other benefits, and also donating towards a great cause. So once this phase is completed, a significant amount of homeless youth will become interested and awaiting for the arrival of your group. They will become engaged to pursue the next step, which is housing, rehabilitation, and educational programs, because they now trust the workers.
Once relationships and trust has formed between the facilitators, doing night rounds in the RV, and the HRM Street Youth, it's time to start identifying and encouraging youth to enter the new home, Bridging Street Life and Entrepreneurship, BSE, Youth Home. Once in the shelter, they will slowly transition into either the Rehab Partnership Program or your 3-step personal and professional development program. Based on research, there's a growing need for additional shelters, especially for youth, as they become possible key players in the city's future labor market. After the frontline support has begun, it's crucial to begin long-term structural development. With an aging population, it's important to develop our available youth and have them contribute to the economy while simultaneously improving their own sense of worth and quality of life. As research has shown, street life is sometimes the only solution to a horrible personal life. However, deep down, they have the need to succeed and the humility to exit street life. This is where BSE becomes the motivational support, structure, and resource to exit street life. The new BSE Youth Home will be a collaboration between CEED, its investors, the City of Halifax, the Province of Nova Scotia, and the Human Resource Skills Development Department of Canada. The need for the shelter is imminent and action must be taken. If entrepreneurship development is going to be successful, it is essential to provide the most basic human needs: food, water, and shelter. Through the various partnerships and collaborations previously mentioned, this new shelter would open its doors to homeless youth who are on the path to exiting street life. The biggest challenge will be demonstrating how large the housing crisis is for young people in Metro Halifax. This shelter will provide psychological and emotional support in a safe environment, easily adaptive to street life. BSE offers shelter, food, hot showers, and therapy and counseling services.
Following the entrance into BSE, the process of rehab begins with your partner organization, if needed. Once completed, the 3-step, 32-week personal and professional development program begins. Step 1 is a 3-week employability skills development program that includes services such as developing basic life and employment skills, resume development, career advice, and discovering the individual's passion, budgeting and savings plans, interview skills, and access to clothing room for interview clothes. Step 2 is a 6-week entrepreneurship skills development program. This program will expand on the previous one by going in depth with various needed skills to become an entrepreneur, including decision-making, organizational skills, sales skills, marketing skills, and finance skills through both lectures and hands-on activities. This step will also allow the individuals to participate in a 3 to 6 week volunteer or paid work placement. Step 3 is a 21-week social enterprise startup program where groups of 4 to 10 participants will closely work with the facilitators to develop a social enterprise. This opportunity is the final and largest stage in the exiting strategy for these street youth. The self-esteem, motivation, and sense of success will help these individuals to see the value of entrepreneurship as a way of life and successfully become part of the workforce. The group will be required to select an idea, submit a proposal, and once approved will need to develop the idea, budget, and submit it for funding. Successful ventures will be provided an exiting the street bonus to help them begin their first steps into a new life. To conclude, CEED will be able to continue building stronger, more vibrant communities, creating jobs, building self-esteem, and creating a stronger economy by following our recommendations.
Our social entrepreneurship program consists of establishing a street outreach frontline support initiative to establish a close, trusting friendship with the homeless youth, properly housing and rehabilitating these motivated youth, and finally educating the youth on entrepreneurship as a way of life through skills development and hands-on group projects.
After implementing our program, CEED will be able to take part in helping solve the social issue of youth homelessness in Nova Scotia.